Welcome to the J.R. Hendrick Texan Gentleman, the podcast that deals with the early life of J.R. Hendrick. And now, this episode is called, this is the James Ryan Hendrick on the Blake Carter Show. Freeing America. One event at a time. It's the Blake Carter Show. The war of words over the triple pocket veto of President Clinton is really hitting off. And I have some of the unique perspective of that war of words. The Director of Policy and Liaison for Small Business and the Administrator for the Entrepreneurial Affairs Agency, James Ryan Hendrick. I'm in his home in Chevy Chase, Potomac. Jim, how are you? I'm doing better than I deserve. In fact, I'm fantastic. Jim, William Weldman, this, how I say, he's a Connecticut governor, businessman, senator from Iowa, has called you and George H.W. Bush two-bit nitwits. What do you think about that? He says he prefers to go back to the age of Reagan. Let me ask you this. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Now listen, I ain't gonna take a swipe at Wildman. I respect what he does. However, I'm going to say this, and it's going to make some people mad. You juxtapose that with a military man who serves with distinction. I'm talking about Sergeant Tate, all right? Now, while Weldman has served as a businessman and gone to Harvard, Tate has been out there fighting the Vietnam War, coming up with a strategy for military victory, became a victim, unfortunately, of the establishment, and turned around and became Republican congressman from Florida. Whereas Weldman, let's face it, he's a loud mouth with a silver spoon in his mouth. Just like Florida Senator Cordell Wheeler. Wheeler don't ever approach me unless it's something, he wants something, okay? He wants something. Now, let's be honest with you. He ended up to an election in 98, and his wife done told him he ain't running for re-election. So you tell me if he wants anything else. No. In fact, I think he's behind the pocket veto. And you know this how. Come on, let's we're not new league babies. Fill the board. Family Feud, the right answers. Cordell Wheeler arranged for 26 senators to vote against two bills that I strongly supported, that I introduced. He arranges for 20 Democrats to walk out. And almost like a filibuster, but almost like a childish walk out. And you ask me, what Weldman wants to call someone a two-bit nitwit. I'm going to say this. What about Senator Wheeler? Okay. Yeah, he's born and raised in Pennsylvania, but I know some things. Now, he's born and raised in Louisiana, and I know some things. He's gone to the University of Pennsylvania. Okay. Not to mention, he has a Yale degree. You can't fool me. The American people surely are tired of establishment politics. Why didn't you choose to run for president? Come on, you guys know the answer to that. My family. Okay? My wife. My family needs me regardless. This has nothing to do with me and everything to do with saving the Republic. Now, I saw this comic strip that's been resurrected from 1992. Eisenhower versus Bush. And let's be honest. A lot of crazy Democrats would say that Reagan, and in the comics it has, where Eisenhower disagreed with Bush sharply, and that Eisenhower kept the vote. But if you look at 88, Bush won the vote. How do I know? I campaigned for the damn thing for him to win, okay? I was on buses. I was on planes. My wife was my damn witness in the 92. Did you campaign with Clinton? Didn't have to. I wrote books, okay? I wrote editorials, news articles. I gave money. That was needed. Would you campaign if given a chance in 1996? Like, I haven't even decided who I'm going to support. As far as I'm concerned, let's leave well enough alone. You sure about that? Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, look. I was raised by a father who was a lifelong Democrat. Okay? 1936. My mother told me that he and her went and voted Democrat in Montana. I don't know how he voted in 1940. He was with the British during the war. 44, it was obvious he voted for Roosevelt in hopes to end the war. '48, he was Democrat because he was a member of the Montana legislature. 52, he voted for Stevenson. Same thing in 56. I stopped following my dad at that point. It's not about my dad. The point is, it's about the country. All right, so Weldon wants to call me a two-bit nitwit. Same thing as Bush. Let me ask you this. Weldon was governor of Connecticut around the time of Carter. And he gave Carter some favors back in 77 he shouldn't have. Okay? People know that. It's common knowledge. However, Sergeant Tate, 1979, he resigned. He stepped down. He began working as a junior lobbyist, was elected as governor of Florida, now in Congress, and let me tell you something. He's a patriot. I'm not sure that a good old governor of Connecticut has even bothered to say that. Would you in any way support Bob Dole for president? I ain't saying either way, but you won't support Clinton. No, okay? My decision has been made regardless. And let me tell you something, it's gonna be painful. Alright? Bill Clinton's already made the mess for this country, and we know it. So, now, let's not play with stupid anymore. Let's play with what's right and let's fix this country. Quite right, Jim. I will be back. To defend himself is William Wellman, the governor of Connecticut. I'm going to be raking him on the coals. Enjoy this, guys. This is the Blake Carter Show. Hope you enjoyed listening to the J.R. Hendrick, Texas and Gentlemen. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of the adventure. This is the James Hendrick Empowerment Network saying until next time, get ready for the rest of the story. It's going to be more interesting from here.